modes, single player, multiplayer. These are all the important modes for you. And languages, it comes in many languages. You can use any of your language, but it should be maintained there. And we can connect any of URL within this game. So that's a very interesting issue. And options, there are such a good options for graphics, mouse controls, and difficulty levels, general levels. These are not important. And game modes, 3 game modes, it's not 2. And one another mode is for adventure. It is an open market. I'll guide you. And this is very easy. You can use it in your offline or online mode. Okay, that's it. For a classroom, how we can use it? First of all, we have seen what is Minecraft. Then why we need Minecraft. The third point will be how we are going to use it Minecraft. This is the thing. For science teacher, by using this game, we can create 3D images or 3D tour system. It's very easy. And mathematical concepts can be created. 1 second. We can create mathematical concept, square, rectangle, anything. We can create a story. That's very easy. And the game has only 4 controls. And the simulations, we can create simulations. And for history, we can create any monument within seconds. That's the very beauty of this game. And we can design structures and landscapes, and we can export it into printable 3D model. That's another feature added this year. And this game can teach children about economics, buy and sell, supply and demand. We can use this language promotion. There is already been immersive radar being inbuilt in this game. So that is easy. We can create team building manners, team building aspect qualities. Geography teachers, that's wonderful because there are so many biomes in this game. You can use them. Technology, for example, you can use a redstone mechanism to create simple mechanics. And it will help the students to get a concept over the connections, flowcharts. So for this reason, you should use, for higher level students, you should use that redstone mechanics. That's it. It's the time for going the game. In a second, how it looks like. While entering, this is a page, you need to purchase it from your Windows store. It comes around $20 approximately. It's very easy. While entering this game, I have been already logged in and registered. This is the main page. While using this interface looks like this. So it's very simple. Even for 8th age, student of 8th age can place this. So you can go into this. It gives 3 options. For example, you can create new world. These games provides a world, which means an open space. And you can create a game by yourself, or somebody can create a world and they can join with you. At a time, there are 30 students can be in a single virtual space. And already there are so many hundreds of worlds that have been created. You can just download it and you can use it here. This time, we are going to see our new world. So this is the world I am going to show you, because in 15 minutes the music has been given. So let me, because of the clearance, I'm just mute the audio. Yes, it will be easy for you because to hear my words. Yes, see, every game is, if you are a single player, you can use play. If you are going to implement in your classroom, you should click this button host. Let me start with play. It's very simple. It takes 1 or 2 minutes to load according to your system speed. That's not a problem. And let me guide you. These things you will know very well. I know that. I know this information, but I would like to share a few basics of this tool. And I would like to share how you can use this. These are the common tips and guides for you. That's it. We have entered the game. This space I have created. Don't worry. This game helps you to move within the virtual space. For example, I'm using W button to move forward. I'm using S button to move backwards. To use D button, right side, and click A button for left side. And there is one another button which is called this inventory. You should use the E button. Whenever you click this E button, you will see hundreds of objects are there, colorful objects. It comes under 4 categories: building, weapons, household articles, nature issues. These are all there are more than 300 objects are here. And there is also an existing guide for you. So don't worry. These are all pretty simple. Just you know how to move in this game. For a player, he can move within this space. For example, it is a forest. I'm just moving it. The game will be going like this. So not a problem. It based on real ground, real world physics. So if you jump towards a a wall, you cannot move. You cannot penetrate walls. You cannot submerge in water without a good amount of oxygen, like that. There are some basic mechanism. And for there is an open game, Bedrock Edition. In this game comes in many platforms, as I mentioned earlier. For classroom, we should Minecraft Education Edition. Look at the top left, there is a title, Minecraft Education Edition. This is a thing you would like to know. And how you are going to create a lesson in your classroom. That's the thing I'm going to explain. For example, I have created a board. Look at this. I have created a board and I have typed it. I have typed my information here. Like the same procedure, you should create a world. You should place a board or something like that. You should guide them. For instead of giving guidance in voice, you should play a character. You should paste it somewhere else like this. See, I have given you some kind of advice how to use this. You can create shapes and structures, science and math. How are you going to do it? It's very simple. If you click the E button, you would see there are number of objects are there. I'm just drag it here. It's very simple. You can drag it. For example, there are these are a dirt. Whenever how your mouse hover over something, it will show some guide for you. Guide tips. See, this is a wooden block. If you want to create a house, if you want to create a building, that's very simple. How we are going to use this? You should first drag this item into your immediate inventory. This is my immediate inventory. I'm just moving my mouse wheel. When I moving my mouse wheel, it selects something, some of the 10 objects given here. So just you click it here. Whenever you click it, click means it's very simple. You click means right click. If you right click a word, like right click object, it will immediately placed in the ground. For example, I'm going to build a square shaped object. If you left click it, it will be destroyed. Two controls, only left click or right click. See, I'm going to build a square shaped something like that. Square shaped structure. See, within seconds I can create it. There are so many objects, elements are around the player. I'm moving. Whenever I'm moving this, I should be called as a player. See, I have created a square shape. See, for like this, you can create shapes, squares, rectangles, not only squares, rectangles. You can create, for example, scientific object. You can create a heart shape for science teacher. You can create a building, for example, to create as a monument. And that you can create this. And another thing is, you can create a scene from the prose. Yes.
So I have doubt.
Yes, please. You can ask.
How can we insert that NPS in the
That's the
word?
thing I'm going to. Yes, that's the thing I'm going to say in few seconds. Kindly wait, few seconds. These are all the many common techniques for class teachers. I'll tell you, don't worry. And you can create famous structures. You can export into 3D. And this thing, these things I have been already told with you. So not a problem. You can see immersive DAR, immersive trade. Dear teacher, or some of our friend has asked about this is called as NPC. If you want to create a NPC, now NPC is nothing but non-playing character. If you want to create that, first of all, you should get the world builder permission. You should type as slash. Whenever you type the slash code, it shows the coding guide for you. You should type as world builder, which is the keyword to create these kind of worlds. World builder. If you type anything, it will not show. See, look at the screen clearly. I have typed world build. I didn't write ER. It guides me. Whenever I type the spelling correctly, it will show that. World builder means anybody can create any structure, can create anything. Say, I am a world builder now. This is a setting for the teacher. After that, you should click the E and go to this lens button and NPC, just type NPC. There is a egg. This is called spawn NPC. That's nothing more than you can create an NPC. After that, you should select the spawn button and just right click it. Immediately there will be an NPC created. And if you right click, it will show the name. For example, I can change the name MIE Expert. So for example, after that I can create any dialogue. Dear friends, this is a common dialogue. If you want to say anything to your children, you should type here. You should use the NPC. That's the important aspect. After that, you can change the appearance. You can change select any text. And here is a button named advanced settings. If you click this, you can add any type of URL. You can type any URL from your cloud. For example, you can copy paste from your drive, and you can type the name. After that, you should click the add URL button. You can add hundreds of URL. That's not a problem. You can add many URLs as you like. Don't worry. And if you click the URL, yes, this is right now the command is in World Builder. Just I'm disabling it because World Builder permission sets you to interact with the NPC. Right now, just type World Builder. Right now it has been disabled. So if you click this, students will see this picture. This is my sentence. Hello, my fellow ME experts. Nice to meet you all. I have already added a URL. If I click this, immediately it will go to the URL. And I have already, there is immersive reader for this. If I click this, it will open the text and it will guide you. You can use these for your classroom settings. So for language teachers, they can use this NPC. Just for the sake of time, I'm just closing it. I would like to have a look at my world I have created. Is there? And one more thing, I don't want to create anything. It is been there. I will show you. See, these are all the places I have downloaded from the Minecraft library. I have already shown this forward button, backward button, left, right and left. If you double click the space bar, it will fly. So you can fly any direction. See, the students have created a complete village by using this Minecraft. That's a wonderful tool. See, we can fly. We can fly in imagination. And I like to show there is an NPC somebody has created. If you click them, they will respond to you. See, it's a middle-aged text. And if you go there, and if you click this, this is called the one I have said about redstone. If you click this, it's like an electrical circuit. You can create, add or close or open or demolish anything. You can create anything virtually. This is a point I would like to make. So have a time. I will share this PPT with you. Whenever you find time, go there. And if you want more guidance, just click to the save and exit button, and I'll guide you. Yes, 1 second, hold on. There has been already hundreds of lessons for you freely. Let me share here. This is the button. Go to the library section. There are hundreds of lessons available. You can explore it. How to use for science, how to use for science, math, computer science. Already been there. You don't need to create anything. It's already been there. You just open it and just move around it, and you know what are the activity. These points I am saying is especially those who want to use it by their own concept. Okay. And one more point. There is a specific site. I'll guide you. Yes, this is it. This is the Minecraft education edition. 1 second, please. Hold on. I could not move it. Yes, this is you didn't select this Minecraft. This is the Bedrock edition. It will not useful for our classroom. You should go here. It is especially Minecraft education.minecraft.net. You go there and select class resources. There are hundreds of lessons already been there. So it is my lesson. I have created many lessons in this page. They have been published. If you want to see that, go to the Empathy Village, Gamera. I have been shown a wonderful example for you. And that's it for today. And if you want to ask any doubts, you can be asked here. I'm happy to answer for your questions. Am I audible?
Sir, I have one more doubt, please. Your presentation is very good. It's very helpful for me. But whenever I sign in Minecraft just now, before this, I can create my words very well. But from few days, there is some error. In my whenever I sign in Minecraft, there are we can't connect to the service you need right now. Please check your internet connection and try again.
Actually, that's a problem of not updating your Minecraft version. Actually, we are using 14.2. So whenever you want to implement in your classroom, all students should have the same version. Then only it will function. Don't worry, it will definitely work. So if the problem continues further, just uninstall it and install it the recent version. It will be work definitely. And if not, you can send a mail to the help desk. They will very quick in response. Not a problem. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any questions, or shall I hand over the session to Milan Taba, my good friend who is very interested, and he is going to be explain Hour of Code very nicely. Milan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm preparing right now, so it will be good if we get some more question. I'll get some more time.
Okay, not a problem. If you need time, my friend Mr. Krishnan is available there. He can continue. Krishnan sir, are you there? Okay, any questions you can ask me. I'm very interested to answer about Minecraft. Don't worry, the game is very simple. Only 4 options: create a new world, start multiplayer games, and just share the code. That is so simple. And if you feel anything wrong, not a problem. There have been hundreds of lessons already been there. You just go and download it, share it with your students. The main issue is you should use up to 30 children. That's the issue. And it's very easy to log in because it will share a code of 4 digits, 4 symbols. Each and every student should use the 4 symbols, and immediately it will connected. If you find more doubts, you can go to the library function, or let me share my number. It's there in my second. Let me share it.
Sir, is it free for the teachers or no?
No. It is not free. It is totally free. But the information is you should use a permanent ID for your school. So actually, what I'm meaning is you can purchase it with no cost. But the problem is your school should have a ID, website ID for that. Then only you can purchase. That's
No,
it.
but
You should remember that.
recently I attended Microsoft Minecraft
Okay.
session. In that
Okay.
they had given us the what you say steps and all that. So in that I have downloaded the Minecraft, this
You can
education
download
edition.
it, but you should use your school ID for login. There is
Yeah,
no another way.
that is
Your school,
after that.
right?
After that
Yes.
it is same, right or no?
Yes, that's very simple, ma'am. Not a problem. All the very best. And my friend Mr. Ayyappan
No,
is
sir.
waiting. Yes.
I have just 25 times free, and they said that your version is now you have to buy license. After
Actually,
25.
I think you are lucky. More than 10 times nobody can play. Only 10 successful logins only for free playing. Definitely you cannot play for 11th time. I think you shouldn't log out. If you log out properly, it will don't allow you to play for 11th time. So you must be happy. Without purchasing, you are playing for 25 times. That is not possible. Okay, that's right. And Microsoft has provided so many tutorials for that. I have shown you a sample about and that what should I say? That lessons. You go to the lesson section, hundreds of pages are there, and I have shown you a website which comes lots of information using these lesson wise, subject wise, age group wise. You can select, and there are hundreds of Minecraft global mentors are there. For example, I'm a Minecraft global mentor. My friend Ayyappan was a global mentor. We are free to answer your questions. My contact, everybody's contact number are there. So if you want to play, just to play with your classroom children, they will be a good guide for you. But my humble suggestion is play some funny activities. For example, play treasure hunt at first. They will get very much excited. You will understand this would be a fantastic tool. Try to use Microsoft tutorials. It is there in the education.minecraft.net. Is there hundreds of examples are there. Please make use of that. That will be one good tool for you. Thank you very much. If there is question, I'm happy to answer. If not, we can move to the next session. Okay.
Sir, Milan sir, put the message in the chat box. He's ready to take over the session.
Milan sir, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. The stage is yours. Mr. Milan is a wonderful personality. I am very happy, delighted to introduce Mr. Milan. Thank you. Sir, you can start now. The stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you. So let me share my screen first.
Mr. Milan is a young. I would like to share information. He is the youngest person who got the chance of E2 very first time in Nepal. He is the youngest person. He is very talented. He is an engineer. So I'm very proud about him. I think he is the youngest person in the whole E2 group. It's my honor to introduce Mr. Milan towards you. This is his achievement. Sir, you can start. I'm sorry, I'm troubling you.
Yeah.
You can carry on.
Hello and namaste to everyone. It's me Milan Thapa from all over Nepal. So if we have the friend from India, you all know it. So if some friends not from India, so my country is known as the tallest mountain in the world. Let me introduce myself. Myself Milan Thapa. So Elevation already said I'm also Microsoft in MIE Expert and one of the youngest MI in the world, maybe not only for E2. So I'm also Microsoft authorized education partner. So I've been training different age groups from play group to government officials. For today, we'll be talking about the out of code, and I'm also one of the global mentor for out of code. So actually, this session should be for an hour, for an out of code. For Elaboration has requested for 15. So let's have a 15-minute of codes. So shall we go?
Yeah,
So
sure.
before going to out of code, let's know about what is the out of code actually means. So out of code is actually a 1 hour of coding introduction to the peoples or candidates who do not don't have any experience of computer science, like you, me, everyone code. The main theme of the our code is everyone can code, so anyone can code. So before going to my session, I'd like to ask 3 questions of you, and I'd like to have interaction from you. So my first question is, how many of you are IT or non-IT teacher?
I'm not a non-IT teacher.
Okay, that's great.
I
May
am,
I
I
hear
am
from
not
others?
a IT teacher.
Okay. Any other?
Sir, I too. I'm also not an IT teacher. So Sri Lekha here from Chennai.
Okay, so there is one more question for you guys. Do you think coding is not cup of your tea?
Sometimes.
Uh,
Sometimes.
Yes.
I'm yet to
Okay,
know about it, so I have to decide whether that is my cup of tea or not.
sure. So that's why I'm here,
I
right?
I also like to know more about it.
Okay, that would be great. No issue. And one more last question. So are your students also feel the same like you do? Maybe lots of students may think that, like as my experience going into different part of country, outside the country, even in Malaysia, Thailand, US, we had this kind of interaction with the student. And when I asked them, how many of you feel comfortable with computer science subject, or how many you feel like you love computer science, this is easy subject, and very surprisingly, only few people raise their hand and say, I like computer programming, I like programming. And the rest of will say, like, bow their heads and say, it's so complex thing for us. Like, we are so much frustrated with the programming. But from this session is actually not for educator, to be honest. Actually, it's for students, but anyone can code. The main theme for this session is for now, from today, I'm not teaching any kind of advanced kind of programming language. I'm teaching you the basic of programming. I'm not playing any kind of video. So if I talk about what is programming, it's a simple, like it's some kind of language that a computer can understand, like the language we speak. Like I may speak in Nepali, you guys speak in Hindi, some may speak in English. So these are the some kind of language, some terms that the two-person could communicate with each other. Exactly, the programming term is same. Like there are different language, Python, PHP, C, you might have heard. So this is used to build a different kind of software, different kind of application. So I hope these things might feel complex for you. And if we go to the very basic level of our children's classroom, maybe I guess from class 4 they started computer science, right? So we can see in our textbook that if we see the first page of computer, there is one definition. So if we ask them what is a computer, there is a definite answer. Like a computer is an electronic device which processes the raw data and give us the meaningful information, right? So actually this is the main principle of computer, what it do. So we give some kind of instruction, it process and give us a meaningful output. But if we talk this time, this 21st century, and if we ask our kid and say, like, you won't believe they are more advanced than us. You can't see of any child who couldn't use Facebook, who couldn't use YouTube. In fact, they can use those platforms, those applications more than us. So I guess they do not need to know about what is computer. They already know what is the meaning of computer, what is the meaning of the electronic device, what it actually do. The main thing we need to teach our students is like what the computer science actually can do. Like they are using YouTube's. Maybe many of students are using TikTok in these free times, some kind of other application, and they are not so focusing on the things they must do, because even they do not know what the computer program can do. It's power, and even we are not capable to, or we are not so informed to tell them what the computer science actually do. Just like my previous friend say elaboration about the Minecraft. I don't know, like many students know about these tools. Like many few of us are now interacting with these tool. Even a few years back, I didn't know about the Minecraft, but now I'm so used to in Minecraft. Even our today's session will be a kind of Minecraft. But while playing the game, they are actually learning the basic of programming. They are learning our curriculum, our content in the different way. So out of code is a kind of game, nothing else. It's just a game, but when our student plays that game, they will get the basic of programming, how the computer actually works. Like if we talk about the computer, there are different terms like basics, functions, instructions, looping, branching, and what else. Like there is a repeat step. So we teach them in every step by starting from the very beginner to the advanced, so that the students can know the basic of programming. And not only the about the programming, there are different games they can learn to play games. They can learn about the geometry, lots of things. Recently I had a seminar on Kenya few weeks back, and this session was quite like now there are many educators, but there was a one educator who have a daughter on her side, and when I asked them to play, her little child interested to play, and she played so wonderfully. So later I asked her name and I asked her age. I was so surprised. She was just 12 years old. Could you believe that? So she played so wonderfully. So let's have an hour of code within this hour short span of time. I won't go too much of my presentation because it will take a lot of time and I can consume more than an hour. So let's go into our code. Are we good to tell our elaboration?
Yes, Milan. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So let me share my screen again.
Milan,
Okay.
you have 8 minutes or 8
Okay,
minutes
sure. I'll
maximum,
try
please.
to accomplish as soon as possible. So to start with the Out of Code, there is a website. So Out of Code is a global platform that has been supported by Facebook, Google, Microsoft, or what is the global multinational companies, even the White House and other many government, non-government, and education non-profit organization, with the aim that everyone can code. So there is a video I want to play right now. So to go to out of code, just use the website code.org. It's so simple, right? CODE code.org, where you can play out of code. You can create your content, your own classroom, and lots of things. So I just log in. Uh, so you can see here, there is a lots of game. There is dance party, Minecraft of code. The Leverson just told me about told about Minecraft. There is a game Flappy Bird. I guess you all know about the Flappy Bird, right? So how to play it. There is a different cartoon character game. So the students will be so much interested to play these games. And we are playing a trick right here now. So playing their favorite cartoon, favorite character, we are making them learn about the programming. So let's go into the one program and see how these things actually work. So I'm just clicking Minecraft out of code. So I just go, click and start. So actually this is the online game, but if you have the such kind of labs where you don't have any access of internet, you could also download the offline version and play with your students. So I'm just selecting Minecraft Adventure right now. So there is a introduction and tutorial. I won't go there. So before starting the game, it asked me to create any character. I'll choose Alex. So just let's see here. So this is our canvas area where the game actually happens, and this is our coding area. It's like moving the blocks, and we know the code we write after completing the mission. So right in the top, we can see add a second move forward block to reach the ship. See, it's so simple, right? Like it's just asking to move forward. The main aim of game is like Alex need to go near to the ship. So we can see the different blocks here, like a mathematical box. So here is already one function when run, like a start, just like a flowchart and algorithm we do. So it's a move forward. It's asking me to move forward again so that Alex could reach to this SIP. So what I do, I drag and drop my commands and click on run. So the mission has been accomplished. It's so simple in the first step. So you can say students to the students like, congratulations, you just wrote 2 lines of code, and here is a different meaning about the like what they have actually wrote. So they just learn about the computer language called JavaScript, where they learn to insert the 2 instruction move forward. So we do the particular task to move forward. So they just move forward 2 steps to reach the SIP. So just moving into the next step. So here is the one more instruction, like from the level 2, they will print the missions and we need to accomplish that mission. So here, let me read out. Wood is a very important resources. Many things are made from it. Walk to the tree and use the destroy block command to chop it down. So what Alex right now is to chop it down the tree. So now I'm seeking for your help. So anyone could help me how the Alex could move to the tree and chop it down. So the restriction is for elaboration and I1. They can't tell about it. So I'm seeking answer from the other students. So could you please help me out?
Move forward.
Okay, I'm moving forward.
Then
And
run.
we have only these 4 options. We have move forward, destroy block, turn left or right. So what would be the next step?
I think there is an option turn left or right.
Is there any option, another option?
Flying was there, something like flying.
No, actually it's a 2 block, 1 block, 2 block, and here is a tree. So Alex is just facing towards the tree. So Alex don't have to turn any other direction. So if we see there is a 1 block and 2 blocks. So to move forward only moves from the 1 block. To move to the another block, what we have to do is
One more.
Select
One
one
more.
more.
One more time, move
one
forward.
forward. Then, so the second task is walk to the tree and use the destroy block command to chop it down. So what I need to do?
Run.
No,
Destroy the block because I need to chop it down. Nah?
Right.
Yeah. So I'm just clicking on run. So let's see. Mission has accomplished.
Wow.
So now student learn the 2 instruction. In the previous code, they just learn about the move forward, move forward. Now they learn 2 different terms. One is move forward 2 times, and the second is destroy block. So Leverson, I'll try to wrap up as soon as possible. Just give me
Yeah,
more.
not a problem. Take your
Okay.
time.
So, the more we move to the next level, it goes a bit advanced, but students will be so more excited, like they will use their full of mind to accomplish this mission. So if we see here, like sheep sharing time, we need to get the wool from the sheep. So we know the sheep gives up wool. So we can give some message to the students as well. So what the assignment is, use the share command to gather a wool from the both sheep. So Alex is now heading towards the ship. So now could you please help me? Alex need to share 2 ships. So what he should do?
2 times move forward, then share.
Move forward, then share, right? Okay, then so Alex just share 1 ship. The task is to share 2 ships. So what he need to do? So while sharing, he will be on this block. So what he
Move
need?
forward, then turn
Turn right.
Exactly. So he need to turn right. Then he needs to move forward again, I guess. And then
Move forward.
I guess sure, right?
right.
Okay, so let's see what it happens. So move forward, it shares 1 ship, turn right, move forward, and share another ship. So the mission has been accomplished, and students learn 1 more instruction, 1 more code. Like student just wrote 6 lines of code, so he knows when to move. He or she knows when to share, when to turn right, when to move forward. So now this student will get mixed kind of instruction, and they know how to play it because it's a game, and they love to play game, right? So I'm just playing 1 more level because it's a kind of advanced term, and we'll go to the next level. So if we see here, I'll play it with myself. So Alex is moving turning towards the tree, and now he needs to turn the 3 more trees. So there's already a code like move forward 3 times, destroy the block, turn left, and move forward 3 times. You need to move forward again from here to reach there. So move forward. I'm playing myself because I'm very out of time. So he will be here, and he again needs to turn left, and then again move forward, and destroy the block. So let's me run this. So he moves 2 times, destroy, turn right, moves 3 times, destroy, turn right, move 3 times, and sorry, he need to move 3 times. So check.
Hello?
3 times, destroy, turn left, 3 times, destroy, turn left, 3 times, destroy. So now we can see we just wrote 14 lines of code. And if you remember, what we did here is we are doing the repetitive tasks. So I'm just going one step previous. This would be my last step. So if we break down this code, let's see, move forward, and destroy block. So see, isn't this the same code we are playing? We are coding repeatedly, like move forward 3 times, destroy the blocks, turn left. Again, the same code and same code. So now we will teach students about the efficiency of the code. So how the student could write the code in an efficient manner and as short as possible. So let's go to the next step. And from here, there will be one video, and the student will learn about the repeat. So if they have to do a repetitive task, they will use the repeat loop. So I'm just dumping this. So let's read out the comment. Every house starts the wall. Build the first part of your house by putting the place and the move forward command inside the repeat loop. So what Alex need to is place a bridge banks and move forward. Again, place a bridge banks, and he need to do 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. So Alex need to build house, and he need to build a first wall of his house. So what he need to do first, place the bridge banks, move forward. So he will be reach here, and again place the bridge bank, again move forward, then again place the bridge banks and the move forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to do this 4 times. Let's see if this works. Okay. Okay. Now the code has been already accomplished, but we can make this code more efficiently. So if I choose to go previous steps, see if we see here, like here is written workspace, we can accomplish this step in 4 blocks, but we use 8 blocks. So again, breaking these codes, let's see, placing a bridge planks, move forward and move forward. Isn't this the same code we are doing again and again, right? So what we can do is, rather than moving this one more time like this, how about taking a repeat block? So repeat block, how many times we need to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I'm selecting 4 times and including this code into here. So see, now I don't need this code, and this code. Look, my code is so clean, and how this gonna work. Let's see. I did. So this is repeating the same step again and again. Now we are actually into the programming, so student can see the code, and if you see, they wrote a kind of complex code. See, if you are a computer teacher, so you might have a kind of a terrible headache if you teach the elementary school to make them understand about the for loop, pasting, and branching. So now playing the game they know about the repeat. So if you go to next step, there is a loop inside the loop, which we call nesting. There is a if statement, there is a if else statement. There are lots of things. These are 14 different steps, and after completing the 14 steps, the student will be so much confident to know about the basic of programming. And to motivate them, we could also print them certificate and award them, like, wow, you just did an hour of code, now you are so pro at coding, and you are getting a certificate. And believe me, as for my experience, like what I asked the question before, I used to ask same in my beginning of the event. They will say like only 3-4 people will raise hands, and again I ask the same question at the ending and say, now how many you'd like to code and how many you'd like to go with the computer program. And everyone said, yeah, I want to go there, I want to go there. So this is the way how we teach the basic elementary student about the coding, rather than telling them those theoretical codes, steps and syntax. This will be the much efficient way to teach them, not only for elementary students. So there are the different codes, like how to play Flappy Bird. Like we know the logic, right? So if we toss in the screen, it's up, and when it toss in the ground, the game will be in. So there is this kind of game. There is a code with Anna and Elsa, where we not teach them programming, we also teach them the geometry, like degree, about the angle, triangle, or how to make those hexagon, pentagon using those angles. So even for mathematical teachers, they could teach Anna and Elsa, like basic programming. They could teach Minecraft. They could teach make a fabric game. Even there is a game, there is a lessons for you as well, for the advanced user. So how to play a different game. Even see here is a how to play Minecraft education version also. So there is a lots of thing, more than I guess 10,000 of game, 10,000 of lesson you could learn actually. And believe me, if you start out of code, you will play many hours of code. With the very scarcity of time, I'd like to eat my session now, but
Yes,
and, uh, but I'll leave my connection, my social media, so you guys could connect with me anytime. Or if you feel like you guys want to play out of code in your schools or with your children, please feel free to ping me. I'll be here to help you. I'll be so glad to play out of code with your children as well.
yes. Thank you, Milan.
So
Thank you,
let
Milan.
me
That
hand over
was
to you,
very wonderful.
Elaboration. Thank you so much for giving me the platform. Thank you.
Yes, yes. That's wonderful, Milan. You have done a great job. This was my third time, I believe, but I'm seeing each and every time you're presenting very nicely and beautifully. This would be a great enthusiastic tool in the hands of our teachers. Thank you very much. We can start it by the coding, how of code in our schools. That's a great idea. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Ayappan Krishnan from Tamil Nadu, from India. I'm sorry, Armugam Munswamy. Sir Armand, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will
No,
come.
sir. No, sir. Armugam, sir. Armugam, sir, is the third person. Armugam, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please come to the screen, sir. Kindly unmute yourself.
Wait, sir.
Thank you. We are behind the schedule for 15 minutes. Kindly
Okay.
excuse me because of these. As Milan said, we should complete huge amounts of information within seconds. All these works are going on with the information and curiosity of our resource persons. Thank you. Arun, sir, you can take the screen. You can share the screen.
Sir. I'm ready. I will share the screen.
Yes, sir. I couldn't see your face. Just introduce yourself. We are very eagerly waiting to see you. We couldn't see your face, I believe.
Yes. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, you have 15 minutes.
Screen
Yes,
is
sir.
visible?
It is visible, sir.
Okay. Okay, good evening, friends. I thanks to Milan Taba for sharing wonderful coding concepts. It inspires all of us. Okay. Today, I am going to share some PowerPoint tips. First, I am going to introduce myself. My name is Armugam. I am working as a graduate teacher at Panchayat Union Middle School, Mothenur, Sangeri Taluk, Salem District, Tamil Nadu, India. I am new to MIE Expert. This year only I was selected here. And then I am a Flipgrid ambassador, Waycut ambassador, book creator, and so on. This is my contact details. Today I am going to share some PowerPoint tips to you. The first one is Slide Master. You know very well about Slide Master. Slide Master is a concept which is available in PowerPoint presentation, which is used to create same kind of themes and fonts and styles. We know very well about Slide Master, but Slide Master is used to create multiple designs in a single PPT. This is another wonderful idea, good idea available in PowerPoint presentation, PowerPoint from 2013 to Office 365. Okay. How can we create multiple designs in a single PPT? Some occasions we require some design more than one designs inside our PowerPoint presentation. So we require Slide Master to create multiple designs in a single PPT. First, I will go to explain how to create multiple designs in a single PPT. First, select a blank presentation, and before creating your PowerPoint presentation, go to View in the menu bar. Go to View, then select Slide Master. Then here you can add multiple themes here. Select this one. This is insert Slide Master. This is Layout Master. Here you have to add themes. This is first theme. It will be added here. In similar way, we can add another theme. Okay. This is second theme.
Sir, I think your screen is frozen. Yes, it is functioning, sir. Thank you. Carry on.
This is third theme. And then we can add more themes here. So at present, I have at least 3 themes.
For a single PPT, you are saying about creating more number of themes for a single PPT, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes. This is the way to create more themes in a single PPT. Okay, at present I have at least 4 themes. Using these themes, we can create our PowerPoint presentation. Before going to create our PowerPoint presentation, close the master view here. Then you can get the first design. Then you can add another design using new slide. Here is a batch theme. It can be useful to introduce your title here. Similarly, you can add many designs available in your PPT. This is another theme. In the same way, we can add many themes here. This repeated on, and then.
Not a problem, sir. We can move on.
Okay. In the same way, we can add many designs inside your PowerPoint presentation. This is one theme. Okay. I will explain the another theme. It is in my PowerPoint presentation. Okay. The next one is ink equation. The inking equation is available in many tools in Office and OneNote and so on. This is new to me also. Inking equation is a useful tool for the mathematics teachers, which is very useful for all the teachers for inserting an equation by writing on the writing on the handwritten format can be converted into a equation.
Or using a light pen. Am I right, sir? We can use a right pen, digital right pen. Right?
Yes, sir. Digital right pen is used to create inking equations. Okay.
Yes.
First, how to create an ink equation? Ink equation is simple. first we have to select insert from the menu bar, then select equation, then at the bottom of the equation, here at the bottom, there is an option available, that is ink equation. Use that ink equation, it will show a dialog box. Here is a area, this is a working area, the yellow color area. Here you can write any mathematical function here using your hand. Okay, for example, I am going to write x square. This is also available in OneNote, but PowerPoint presentation is new. X squared plus y squared equals to 50 is the mathematical function. The handwritten mathematical function is converted into an equation. We can erase the equation using this erase tool, and then the tools are available here at the bottom of this dialog box. This is the right function, the right button. Then next one is erase option. Third one is select and correct. This select and correct option is useful for making the changes in your equation. Several options are available here. You can change it into different kinds of equations or mathematical functions. Then once again, I will explain the same thing. Select and correct is the option which is available here. After using this one, you can get many equations here. You can set any equation. Okay. Next one is clear. It is used to clear the writing pad. Okay. This is the second second tip. Then third one is, I am going to explain the third one. Okay. This is third one.
You need to press it.
Yes. Control plus drag. For example, if you want to okay, picture or image. This is a picture. If you want to duplicate this picture, we have to use Control D is one way. Then without using Control D, we can drag this a picture to duplicate many pictures. Okay. For example, I am going to press Control button and then drag the picture, and then Control button, drag the picture, and Control button, drag the picture, and so on. In the same way, this is a small tip, which is you know very well about somebody know very well about this feature. This one feature available in PowerPoint presentation. Then next one is, I am going to explain the filler text. In some cases, we require some immediate text requirements. For example, if you want to show some textual functions or textual activities inside your PowerPoint presentation, we require some text. At the time, we have to type more text here. In order to avoid this type of activity, we can use a function which is available in PowerPoint presentation. I will go to type equal symbol and then LOREM. That is a function in parentheses. This is a function which is available in PowerPoint presentation. If you equals LOREM, I will maximize the.
Not a problem, sir. It is visible, sir. You can carry on, sir. Sir, are you there? I think. Armum, sir, are you there? Anybody there? I couldn't hear any voice. Am I?
I am there.
Armum sir is there.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes. I think there is some network problem, I believe. Arun sir, are you there? Okay, let me continue this. That's very simple. If you type the LOREM function and double bracket, if you press enter, it will automatically create 2 lines, 3 lines immediately, random text. If you want to paste any random text, this tool is very handy in your most of the presentation, and not only this in PPT, it can be there in Word, or it can be in even OneNote also. The function is there. So if you want to make some quick presentations, and you can add number of paragraphs also. You put equal symbols and lorem bracket. You can within this bracket you can type any number. For example, if you type 5, it will create 5 paragraphs of random words, random data. That's a quick tip he is going to say about it. Unfortunately, his network instability makes him left from the meeting, I believe. Arun sir, are you there? I believe that's important point. And Lorem, and he wants to add one more point. It's not a problem. He will come back. He will join with us. We'll wait. Okay, don't worry, we can move on. Thank you very much for Mr. Armugam for kindly sharing his wonderful information. And it was very flexible in many of the time. As we are doing some online classes, we need to make some quick presentation. And the last week is going to say he is adding 3D figures. That would be that would be his last point. When he returned back, he will explain it. Thank you very much. It would be very informative and nice information for us. And next, I would like to invite Mr. Ayappan to continue this last session. Ayappan sir, kindly take care of the screen.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I'll share my screen.
Sure, sir. Mr. Ayappan is one of the educator from Tamil Nadu. No other educator here who is attending EduDays, and he's a tight compositor, and he has a vast amount in microbits. So with your presence, I'm also eagerly waiting to how to do these microbits in our classrooms, because he is a master in this field. So I invite Mr. Ayappan to take care of this info further. Ayappan sir, you are audible, you are visible, you can start right now.
Yes, sir. My slides are visible.
These are all visible. Yes, sir. These are all visible. Not a problem, sir. You can forward. Move forward.
Okay. Good evening to everyone. First of all, I will introduce myself. I am Ayappan Krishnan, block resource teacher educator from Tamil Nadu. I am also the MIE expert last 2 years, and master trainer and EduDay participants. Today we are going to see about microbit. This is one of the wonderful tool and a powerful tool for learning computing and networking through the simple codings. This is use the microbit for upper primary sections is good. We are going to see about these points. First of all, we are going to what tool about microbit and what can you do with one. What are the components in the microbit? How make the code with the microbit? Example activities are one activity. I will hands-on activity do that, and others also where to buy the microbit, and important one, it is one of the simple hardware, so we can know about the safety points of the hardware. Here you can see the screen. This is a microbit. Some of the components here. First, you see in the first picture, this is the front side of the microbit. In near that other picture is back side of the microbit. It is two programmable buttons. Button one is A and another one is B. So, and also above the B button, we have the shake options there in E microbit. I will show you the E microbit, how to use the E microbit to learn about the coding, and also how to use that in the web browsers. So I will show in further. Before that, here it is 4 centimeter into 5 centimeter measurable the equipment. Here there are some pins are there in the bottom of the microbit, because it is used in many projects like a STEM project, and otherwise we have to use some simple projects using our curriculum, adapting with that project, so that we have to use that microbit thing with the help of the bottom buttons. And also it has processor, compass, and accelerometer also there. It works with Bluetooth also. We connect a cell phone or a system through the Bluetooth and share your coding, and it will good functioning, so that we can these are the main parts. Here we know that some battery connections and USB connectors are there. This is a very important because this is very sensitive in this microbit. You use harder than to connect this, it will be broken. So that when using that microbit, we have to handle very smoothly. Next, some features of microbit. The microbit board is an ARM-based development board. Why I show this information here? Because this is one of the simple hardware, so that we have to know about what are the components are there. That's why I have to show that points. It is ready to use and include a lot of devices. No need to soldering and use of external hardware to get started with. The processor is a NRF51. It has a 15 KB of RAM. You know that 16 KB of RAM and 256 KB of flashing, that LED and other things. Okay. Next, we are the microbit has 19 GPIOs available as an assignable. Now, what is a GPIOs? Is a general processing input and output method, and up to 3 can assign the PWM pins and 6 analog inputs. This is a ADC tool. It is analog to digital converter. It is one of the with a resolution of 10 bits. It is also I2C and SP. These are the technical parts. You follow these some points, and you will see that the microbit boards detected to USB disk and connected to our computer. It is very easy to connect that. If you have to purchase the microbit, it will be all the connectors are inbuilt to the box. Next, I will go to the how to create the coding. Use the microbit org. This is a website. In that website, we are going to.
Sir, can you say the website name, website address? Can you say the website address?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because
yes,
this sir. Is seems like Milan Thapa session. He talks about the hour of code.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, hour of code is one of the very important to motivate the coding, and also this is a microbit.org. In my screen, you will see this is a website to view the lessons and the projects. Everything we have to learn from this website. So that we have to notify that website microbit.org. This is a primary website for that. So many websites are there to engage some microbit coding and lessons and projects. So many projects are in there in many websites. But here microbit.org is the primary site to learn about that microbit and to view other codes.
Yes, sir. You can move on. And that's
next.
It, thank you.
Okay. Just I will share my. Sir, my screen is visible?
Yeah, it is visible, sir. It is loud and clear. We can see your screen. You have 4 tabs.
Okay. That's the control is.
Not a problem, sir. You can do it.
Just I will. Okay.
Is there?
Okay, I will present. Okay, now here is the front page of the website. Here, go to the website. We have to see basic input, music, LED, radio, loops, logic variables. These are the points you have to use. Add the blocks for coding. Make the coding for yourself. That's why we have to here. In the here the input button you have to classify. These are the buttons. On button, on A button pressed, on shake, on pin, button A is pressed. These are the using the coding block for the using
inputting. Sir, are you saying these are the controls only for inputting purposes, right? Whenever
yes,
we
sir.
give
One
some
by
input
one,
to
the basic. Yes, sir. It is using the creating the codes. We have to use that these points. That's why I have to
yes, sir. Understood.
show that. Okay. Next, you have to select music and then select LED and then select radio. You have to get all those points and the blocks to add the in project screen. I will show that screen in next slide. Okay, here I will go to the yes. This is a page. We are going to first. I am going to home. This is a first landing page of the microbit.org. This is on another website for a with the Microsoft combined, maccode.microsoft.org. This is another one website for your making the codes and the lessons. On that microbit.org using for learning microbit and basic lessons and projects also there in that website. Here the maccode.microbit.org is one of the other website for learning easily for codes with the tutorials, easy tutorials. I will go into one activity for your learning purpose. Here there are so many titles are there. My project tutorials and live coding, games, radio games, fashion, music. There's so many titles are there. I will select one from the tutorial. From the tutorial, I will select that. Step counter. In the fashion, step counter is I will show you. First of all, I will show the step counter program. How to set the coding is easily. Start tutorial. Here you selected each one project are selected that item. It will start the tutorial. So I will start the tutorial. It will this project turns to microbit into simple step counter. This is a step counter for our program. Each shake even increment to countable variable. Counter the variable or what the microbit will shake. It will automatically count the steps. How many steps we have to go forward or backward. That will be automatically count by a microbit. So that I will use that this microbit. So first of all, we are to build the counter, we will need to variable step. We have to set the variable. That name is step. Using that, I will select that variable. Here, make a variable are there. Or I will type the step is a first variable. Okay. Then click OK. We have to get three options. So one is a step, another one is a step to count the number 0. Number will be automatically generated by the shaking of our microbit and changing step by one. It is the output of the microbit programming. So that I will first of all I will here the following the steps. Here the one of the light is there to help of our coding set. Here on start and set the button here, so that we have to already in this project screen we have to already have in default on start and forever. The two block codes are default that are there. So you have to use that on start. Here you have to check it set as a step. Okay, go to the variable, set a step to 0 and drag and drop to the on start button. So next we are going to next button. Here assuming the attach a microbit to your foot and unlock ankle to it will shaken when you step. So you have to shake on shake button. You have to select the on shake block code for that. This is here going to where we have to find the on check button is input. You have to select that input. Here the tutorial page, so that I have to select input. What we need that block is only available that in that page. For you are going to the primary page, it will display so many inputs are there. But here here the purpose of tutorial, you have to give the only one on check. For easily you have to take this and drag and drop to the page. Next you have to select the step 1, so that you have to check it here light on that shake. The first step over, second first step on start is over and the on shake is change the step. Okay, go to the variable and select the change block to put on the on shake coding block. So that how to for finish 2 step. Next you have to move to on next step. Here you want to always see how many steps you have to counted, so that you have to display the microbit how many steps you have to forward or backward in the process. So that we have to select that forever. It's already default there. If you are not find the forever button on that screen, how to go to the basic and you have to select the forever once again. We have to, if you have to delete that button, just you have to drag them and here the block it will be automatically deleted. So that I will here also that forever here the microbit LED here.
Sir, can I ask something, sir? Can I ask
Yes,
something?
sir, yes.
It really
Yes.
seems like hour of code coding lines. It definitely resembles. There are lots of similarity like the hour of code samples. So it shows we can use the same technique here. If we
Yes, sir.
want to
Yeah.
use it, we can just click and drag it here to the working space. If not, we can just move to the basic left pan, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Carry on.
So actually, this we could say as the second level of our code, or also we could say it's hour of machine code maybe.
Yes, sir,
That's
yes,
right.
sir.
That's right.
Okay.
Sir, what is the cost of these microbits, sir?
Yes, sir. The microbit is I will show that here.
Approximately $15.
Approximately
Almost like
$15. We have to go to purchase DF Robot, that website. It is also
Sir,
you
is
have
it
to
in Amazon?
purchase.
Sir, I believe it is in Amazon.
Yeah,
Sir,
it's in
it's
Amazon
also
and many other Indian stores like
I-
Flipkart. I guess we could buy from that as well.
Yes,
as well.
that's
This
wonderful.
DF Robot is also one of the website to purchase that one.
And one more thing I would like to reiterate, like hour of code, there are so many hundreds of examples are there in microbits library section, I believe. Right, sir?
Yes,
You have
sir,
shown
yes,
it a few seconds ago. You have shown it. And each and every time it guides us. If you look at the top side, top
Yes, sir.
pan, we can see what should we do next. That's really wonderful. Sir, how many
Yes.
sensors are there in microbit? Is there
Sir,
any sensors?
microbit have 3 sensors. and also have to insert attach the microbit with many sensors. What we have to need to create the project, we have to purchase from Amazon or any other website that particular sensor to attach with the microbit. It is also take it to work with that sensor. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
it's
sir.
understandable, but the time is too narrow. I believe
Okay,
it is.
okay, sir.
Make it quick.
I will move to faster then.
You have 1 more minute, sir, because already been far beyond the schedule.
Okay. The here the program the microbit there the on start and shake and forward short step. At the step we have to complete these things. We have to check on shake. You have to check that in the website also. Here how to check here the button A and B and shake the button also there. Here you have to check that button A plus B. We have to check it here, and also download our project and to move to the share to our microbit through USB mode. That is also available there, and also here you have to click that pair the device also. You have to Bluetooth your system. You have to connect the system with the pair with on the microbit also. And here I will just move on this my slides fastly. Here the some of the programs are there and the website also there. Next here it's my students working with the microbit and learning about microbit. And further the work is there. The step counter is working with the students. It's very enjoyable and enthusiastic to follow the activities. And finally, this is one of the most important is the follow the safety measures. You don't use your microbit with wet hands. That is important. And do not place the any object with the microbit. These are the points you have to view that points. This is our microbit example. It's my microbit. It's also you have to see.
Sir, show it closely. Sir, show it closely. We couldn't see this. Takes 2 seconds.
I will check the microbit.
No. Don't do this because it's blinking because of the background settings. We couldn't see this clearly.
Okay. Just I will shake it. It will be already I will program that to and share the program to its microbit through my USB cable. After that, you have to work with this. I will check that it will be working properly and get the number, changing the numbers for step counter. When the microbit shake, only if shake, we will get the numbers counting.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I believe it is the time.
Okay, sir. The last one is the classroom, microbit classroom. You have to add the students to your classroom. That is one is classroom.microbit.org is for teachers and microbit.org by join as students. For the second one for a student browser. Use these two browser. You have to collaborate with your students for that coding activity. This is okay, sir. This is my view. I hope that you are able to understand my point. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Ipan sir, thank you very much. You have shared many information which are very valuable. Once a few years ago, I have started microbit. At the time, there was no so much information is available in the net, but you have shown how to use it in your classroom. What are the interesting projects which can be shared in our classroom, and you have used it in your students to create some new innovative tools for the teaching purposes. That is really wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm really kindly excuse me for being 20 minutes behind the schedule. Kindly excuse us. And my friend Milan Taba would like to conclude it. And after he would like to show a few things. After that, we can conclude. Mr. Milan?
Yeah, sure. I'm
Welcome
so
stage,
sorry.
but be
I won't
quick and
take.
we should conclude it
Yeah,
in
yeah, sure.
8 minutes.
Yeah, I won't take more than. So first of all, I'd like to thank you, Ivan Krishna, for his wonderful show, and I feel like this session is so much connected. Like I started my session from Hour of Code, and he just doing the microbit. So actually, the microbit and different devices we were actually using, we call is as IoT, Internet of Things. So I do have also one of the device. So if anyone know about it, actually it's called Raspberry Pi. So,
Yes, sir, I
so
know.
this is the advanced version of microbit. So we actually do different code like Python, PHP. We can do the codes. And if I say about this, you will be amused. So this single device has power more than your laptops. So this device can work as a server and work with a different sensor. What I do, we could do various performance like I made a weather station with this, like detecting different temperature, humidity, creating the pH level of the soil. And I use this for, you won't believe, this single device has been used to automate whole mushroom farming. So this is the amazing thing, like by the various higher level of hardware. But as Ayapan sir said, so microbit is the one of the best starting for IoTs and hardware, and so easy to learn. And the world of learning is always fun. Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, Milan. You have showed very wonderful. What's the cost of this Raspberry Pi, Milan? What is the cost? Can we use it in a classroom?
Yeah, sure. So it's a bit costly than microbit. So it's a very multi-purpose device. Even you could use this, what we did is in a remote place where there is no provision of lab and computers. We just take these and the use monitors. We make from a single device as a 2-3 servers and 2-3 labs. So the students who do not have opportunity to get buy the computers, so they just get this, and this comes in different price and different versions. So this is a Raspberry Pi 3V, and it costs with like $60. But $60 with the power of the laptops, which may cost you $700 to $800. So much more cheaper and much more handy things for various purposes.
Can we use it in our classrooms, or only technical purposes, or can we use it in our classroom?
No, it's just like a computer, like you can use for any purpose, like a basic programming to advanced level using sensors and all of things. You have a USB port here, you have a HDMI, you have Ethernet, and a very fast performance CPU processor as well. So all thing is incorporated in a single device, and it runs in a very low voltage, like with a charger like 5 volt, right? So it is so much handy and so much useful for the remote place as well.
Wow, that's really nice, Milan. You have showed us wonderful things. We have seen it, but this is the first time I would like to have a deep look towards that. That's really nice, and I believe we are having so much time, but unfortunately, the time is too stringent for us. And thank you very much.
I hope if time permits, and if any of educators are interested, we could conduct this session on Raspberry Pi or IoT as well.
Yes, why not? We are ready. We are very interested to join with you. Just send a post in our group. We are ready to join with you. And it's a time for departure. If you have any, this is a time for participants. Dear team, dear friends, if you want to ask anything, we are here. We have 4 minutes left. Kindly open your mic. We can take a screenshot or we can take a selfie. Why not? And if you want to ask anything, you can ask
I
me.
want to say something.
Yes, please.
Yes, I'm Ashwini Kshatriya from Maharashtra.
Yes.
And it's a really nice session I ever done. It's a fantastic session. So many basic skills and new techniques I learned through this session. Thank you for conducting such a nice type of session. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your support. All this is possible because of your support. So we are conducting so many sessions hereafter. This is an introductory session. For example, I'm conducting Minecraft within 15 minutes. It is too less, you know that. And it takes at least 40 minutes. But we can introduce the session. What it is, what's really going on there, what is microbit, what is Raspberry Pi. These are all very interesting. We can study, but we couldn't face the real information within seconds. So that's wonderful, all because of your support. Thank you very much for joining. And if you want to ask anything, you can ask now. It is the time. We have 3 minutes left. And kindly excuse me, we have some sort of technical glitches. Not to worry, we conducted more than 200 sessions for the past 4 months. We have trained more than 8,500 teachers across the state. So not a problem. We believe we can do it, and we can keep it together. Stick to the plan. If you want to ask anything, you can be share in the messenger group. We can respond. For example, Milan is really for quick in sharing information. I'm little bit familiar with some of the other tools. Mr.
Please join
is
us. Please join me in your messenger.
Sure, ma'am. We have already been a group about micro tutorial. Our aim is to share our expertise within 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It's enough. We know that. If you want any special session, just post, just send a message in the group. We will be ready to answer. We will be happy to clear your
Sure.
doubts. That's very nice of you.
Sir, in future, in next class, how to participate the Europe Code Week session that is also discussed in future.
Yes, that's really wonderful because these information we couldn't get many times. If I open my Facebook, hundreds of messages are flowing. I couldn't get a proper answer, or I couldn't get a proper search for that. So I believe these kind of meetings will make us for very informative, and it's a time for us to have our doubts cleared. And if you open your camera, we can take a selfie. We can share it in your group. And kindly I
Milan
request
sir.
you. Yes.
Hello,
Milan
sir. He's my son. He's just only 10 years old, and he really very. His work is very good in Minecraft. He always play in Minecraft. I also don't know more about Minecraft, but he teaches me always.
Yes,
how
many
to
times
play.
children can teach us in Minecraft. So if you don't know anything, just give it to the laptop to someone who is less than 12. He will play far better than us. As teachers,
so this is how digital education has been transforming, right? So
yes, that's right. That's
digital
right.
age has been transforming.
And
Yes.
one thing is notable is that he no one is teach to him how to play Minecraft.
That's very
we
easy.
Don't have
Anybody,
to teach them,
yes.
we don't have to teach them. Believe me, even I guess we haven't teach them to how to play YouTube, how to play different other apps. We don't have to teach them. They will now teach us.
Yes.
That's
sir.
really nice. Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you, friends. Kindly, I would like to request, kindly tag our message, share this information with all of your friends, because we are taking so many sessions. We would like to take it at free of cost. That's the thing. There are informations already available, but it takes 2 or 3 hours. But while we are talking, it consumes less than 15 minutes. Within minutes, you will understand what is really going on here. So we don't want to do a lot of hard work. We should do smart work, right? Thank you very much. Thank you for. If you want to ask anything,
just 1 minute. If
yes.
you're not going to, just say that this was an introductory session, and
Yes.
it really was, because we can't understand hour of code in just 15 minutes. But as it was introductory, we can consider it. But next time, we make it sure that Milan or Yeppen or yourself, you have more than 40 minutes.
Sure, sir. Actually, these are all introductory sessions. You know a basic understanding of our code. In the 15 minutes, it is too crucial. I know that. And
even
within 15,
Minecraft,
yes.
Minecraft, we cannot. Even I'm new to Minecraft, and I was like, what's going on? It's like you have given a cup of ice cream and you are told to finish it up in 1 minute only. So you can't, enjoy it also, and you cannot get the proper information also. So next time, I'm hoping for and if you can give us hands-on training, that would be wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir, definitely we do. We definitely going to.
Very nice work.
Yes, sir. And this would be the
Pramod,
first step.
One more things for you. So thank you for joining, first of all. And yeah, I'm also a little bit sad that I had to conclude hour of code in 15 minutes of code. So, but I request you to explore once hour of code after this session on your free time. And I assure you, on the next session, rather than me, you will be the instructor of this hour of code.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Sir, yes, I would like to share one.
Fast.
Yes, definitely. And don't worry, these are all the not a complicated things. It's very easy. As Milan said, you should step down before you walk. You should run sometimes, right? So
Yeah,
just
this
enter
is just
it.
this is just a small impact, a small act, but it will create a big impact to you guys.
Definitely. And you just enter into it. Then you will understand. As Milan said, definitely you will take the session. You will ask what is hour of code is so simple, guys. Have a look at that. These are the words you are going to see that. But it makes us, it seems somewhat very vast and very complex. It's not like that. It's very simple, basically. We can do that. That's introduction. Just we give a window we have open. After that, we can build a door also. We can build some house. That's not an issue. Okay, thank you very much for joining us today. We will keep in touch in the future. And if you have got any questions or doubts, kindly share it to the messenger group. Kindly post or send a comment here to us. We will be happy to help you. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks to our participant. Because of these, even we have planned only 60 minutes, but right now the time is 90, far beyond 93 minutes. So I would like to appreciate your patience and I appreciate your support. And I would like to thank my fellow resource persons. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you later. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye. Namaste.
Yes. Namaste from India. Namaste from
Namaste
India.
from Nepal.
Yes.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.